Tinubu certificate scandal. New update is out as Reno mockery uncovers 5 alleged lies of Peter Obi. Abeg, make this one go sit down. Reno mockery. Which alleged lies of Peter Obi is it bringing out? Is it uncovering? Abeg. Former presidential aide Reno mockery called out former Anambra governor and presidential aspirant Peter Obi over alleged claims that President Bola Tinubu forged his academic signature. You were part of the people that also told us that he forged his signature, Reno, before you decided to change your mouth. You were one of those that told us that he forged his signature.
Omokri personally verified President Tinubu's credential at Chicago State University on September 19, 2022. Omokri dismissed Obi's statement about poverty reduction in Anambra State, educational background, among others. Political commentator and former presidential aide Reno Omokri has called out former Anambra State Governor and presidential aspirant Peter Obi over claims that President Bola Tinubu forged his academic certificate. The allegations were made by Obi during the launch of his African Democratic Congress ADC presidential primary campaign in Oyo on Saturday, February 14, 2026. Omokri, you were the one that told us first though. You were the ones campaigning, going up and down, saying he forged the certificate, he's a drug baron, he's this, he's that. And now people like her now, you're saying it's a lie. You are not okay. You are not okay. He dismissed Obi's claim as false, asserting that Trump's alleged remark calling Nigeria a disgraced country has nothing to do with Tinubu's certificate. This Reno Omokri is so shameless. He argued that the statement was linked to a US-based Biafra lobby seeking to damage Nigeria's image and criticized Obi for ignoring this contest. Peter Obi lied. Trump did not call Nigeria disgraced because of President Tinubu's certificate scandal. Omokri tweeted. Omokri said he personally verified President Tinubu's credential at Chicago State University on September 19, 2022. Show us the evidence now. Producing documentary and photographic evidence confirming that Tinubu attended the university. Now so. And graduated. Now so. He added that local and international media outlets, including the British Broadcasting Corporation, corroborated his findings. He further criticized Obi for making what he described as a pattern of false claims, including statements about poverty reduction in Anambra State, his educational backgrounds, investment returns in Stab Miller, and alleged interactions with US President. Omokri said these claims were misleading and politically motivated, particularly with the 2027 presidential election approaching. You are not okay, Reno. So with such a record, it is not surprising that Peter Obi, as the 2027 election approaches, is returning to his normal mode of lying. I urge members of the public to disregard Peter Obi's latest lie about the president and to expect even more lies from him. Omokri stated, he is not lying, Omokri, and you know that he is not lying. Analysts suggest that the controversy is likely to dominate public discourse as Nigeria's political landscape heats up in the run-up to the 2027 elections, with supporters of both candidates defending their narratives. Okay, Egege says Omokri is a shameless man, as in very shameless. As in, he does not have one iota of shame like this. He doesn't reason that he has family and his wife and children are watching his a dance of shame. I'm telling you. Ejike Adibo says someone claimed to have attended a secondary school before its existence. No record of school, no classmates. Could not mention the names of any of the former teachers, both in primary and secondary school. Was a schoolmate to foreigners who was just 13 years old when he graduated. You can imagine. And then you tell us that he's not lying. You went to verify by yourself. You are a shameless person. Kelo says he's the APC ambassador to Somalia and the most corrupt ambassador in the world. Oh, so they made him an ambassador to Somalia. No wonder. Lulu says, Omokri, you have indirectly opened up a Milocon certificate forgery saga. So many people had already forgotten. Your statement shows you are indirectly indicting the president that he forged the certificate and wasn't qualified to rule in the first place. Omokri, if you don't know, it's because of a Milocon that made Trump to call Nigeria a disgraced country. Take it or leave it. In a sane country, someone like him will not be allowed to become community sec, not to talk of chairman. Yes, someone says, must this man talk against Obi always? He has no other job. Yes, so this is his job. Oh. If he doesn't talk about Obi, how will he eat? He's going to suffer. Christopher said, ambassador to where? Ambassador over Peter Obi matters. Is that a noble duty? That is a portfolio to lie more. I'm telling you. Don Metcalfe says, Reno Mokri, you now speak in favor of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu because he has appointed you an ambassador, yes. So you have been brought to a position, exactly what it is. And meanwhile, says, stupid egos, did Peter B go with you to Chicago, where you said you discovered Tinubu certificate was fake? Yes, so don't mind him. He was the one that first came to tell us that Tinubu certificate was fake. Now he's changing his mouth. A shameless person. Emeka said, this is not about expecting any lies from anybody, but expecting more revelation, bordering on who the president was and is. Taiwo Adams says, let's say Peter Obi has certificate. What does Obi know? Obi knows nothing. Obi is a dullard. Obi is an illiterate. Obi has nothing in his brain. I don't understand how Obi graduated from university level. You're just jealous, Taiwo. You're just jealous. G Group says, go get yourself a better job than being a stooge. Also because Obi equally discovered his primary and secondary school as attended. You were personally his classmate in the school. Mike Arnold and America had already finished you and exposed your person as a pathological liar and a deceitful, treacherous person. That mockery is so shameless. Lara says, to see how Omo Ikiri has changed his stance is very worrisome. Nigeria policies are healthy, and I trust our dear president is a very wise man. Chukemeka says, where is Mike Arnold, the earth shaker? Please let him know that Reno has started again. Igadibi says, only Nigeria third-class degree holder will be calling first-class holder a fake certificate holder. When the lies is repeated several times, it becomes the truth for mob. Oltri says, anywhere Bele faces a mockery, he can defend anything so long as his Bele is filled up. Yes, so go and check the INEC form your principal field while contesting for governor in 1999. Check out the primary and secondary schools he attended. The schools he claimed to have attended in Ibadan wasn't even existing by the time he attended the school. Reno tell him to present his WAEC certificate. Why didn't he submit his WAEC to INEC in 2023? Continue to defend him now because of the appointment that they promised you. Don't mind the man. Very shameless goat. Regina says, I've never in all my life seen or encountered a pathological lying idiot, pretender, idiotic imbecile, sycophant, and vagabond like Omokri. Me, so I never see to. A devil's incarnate personified that can lie against any good thing that doesn't seem to benefit him. A sadist and sycophantic posturing Abado master slave and Igbophobia. A hater of Igbo race that has proved that he's not just lying about Obi and hating him because he poses a great challenge to his criminal escapades, but also a mundane Igbo hater. I'm telling you. Omokri is forgotten history. He talks from both sides of his mouth. Yes, that one is very obvious. The prodigal son is talking, an animal in human skin. That's exactly what it is. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.